Hey y'all, thank you so much for being here and so much for coming back to my channel. Be sure to subscribe down below and turn on the little post notification things down there. That way you can get updated every time I post a video. I usually try to do them once a week, so I would love for you to come back for my next video. Today's video is going to be how to get this beautiful look. This is my everyday go-to look. I wear this literally every single day. It's really simple. You can kind of tweak it how you want it, but this is just what I do. So yeah, thank you so much for watching and let's get on with the video. So as you can see, my face is like 1,000 different colors. I've got redness, I've got freckles, I've got this thing growing on my chin down here, and we're just gonna hide all that. So yeah, I start out with the Milani Prime Light Pore Minimizing Face Primer, and it does kind of have like an iridescent glow, so I do put this on days where I don't wear any makeup, just to kind of give my skin a healthy glow. And I just kind of rub this in all over. I really get my nose really good to really hide those pores, because mine are like craters on my nose. So we're gonna go up on the forehead here. Okay, so now we're gonna go in with the Maybelline Super Stay Foundation. I am in the shade 112 in Natural Ivory. I'm just gonna apply this to my Dampen Beauty Blender. And I just do one pump and it really blends out really nicely and real smooth on my face. Just kind of dab that all over. I sometimes use a brush whenever I apply this. It really just depends on the day. I've only recently started wearing this foundation and it is wonderful. It applies so smooth and the coverage does wonders to this 10,000 tone face that I have. And I actually do use the Y6 brush from Morphe to put it on my neck, just to be quick and not take so long. And I just blend it on my neck because it is a little bit of a different color right now. This is typically my shade, but since I did just get back from the beach, my skin is a little bit darker, just slightly. But once I blend it out, it looks like the same color. I have my window open because it just feels amazing outside today. So if you can hear my neighbors driving by, I apologize. Okay, so now for concealer, we're going to go in with the Maybelline Age Rewind Concealer and just apply that underneath the eyes. I do a little bit on my eyelid because I'd like to use it like as my base for eyeshadow. On my nose. A little bit on the forehead. A little bit just on the chin to hide that growth I have there. And then right on my Cupid's bow. And then I'm gonna go in with the same beauty sponge, blending sponge that I used for my foundation, and just blend that out. Oh, I forgot to put it on this eye. Oh, whoops. Okay. I'm gonna add just a little bit more because my freckles are showing a little bit more than what I wanted them to. I don't know why they're standing out so much today, but we're just gonna make them cover up just a bit. Okay, so now I go in with the setting powder, and I like to use the Fit Me Loose Powder in Fair Light, the shade number 10, right underneath my eyes. And I just use a different dampen sponge for that. Just kind of lightly pat it on under there. And do a little bit on my chin. Under my nose. I'm gonna do the edges of my nose. I'm just gonna put it all over my nose. How's that? All right, and then I'm gonna go down my creases, my smile lines right there real quick, real thick. That's where I always crease the most, no matter what foundation I wear. So I like to put it on real thick there while I do the next step. For the next step, we are going to do brows, and I use the Precisely My Brow Pencil in the shade 3.5. I am absolutely obsessed with this brow pencil. It's been the greatest thing to ever come into my life. Besides my husband and my cats, obviously. I just kind of use the spoolie to kind of brush them into the shape I want. And then I'm just going to start on the bottom and fill that in. I have this little weird gap right here that for some reason does not grow. And then I have another gap right on the top there that does not grow either. And I don't know what the deal is, but we're just gonna fill it in. Okay, so now that we have brows on and blended out, I'm just going to take just a little spoofy brush here and use that same loose powder to brush away the loose powder and add loose powder to the rest of my face just to kind of set everything else. I was hoping that was just on the powder. I dropped my brow pencil. And now, since we have the face done, I'm gonna go in and erase the foundation off of my lips. This is just a preference thing. I just don't like to put my lipstick over top of it. And I also put on a lip plumper and let it sit. And I don't want to get that wand dirty. So it's totally just a preference thing. You don't have to do this. I've heard some people say that if you leave the foundation on your lips, then your lipstick will last longer. I don't know if it's true because I don't do it. So yeah, I use this Femme Couture lip booster. I get it at Sally's Beauty Supply. I love this stuff, partially because it smells like vanilla, but it also does wonders for my lips. It's just a lip booster, so it's gonna help plump your lips before you put on your lipstick and smooth out any lines that you have on your lips. So that's why I use it. So next we're gonna go in with bronzer and kind of bronze up my face. I use it more as a contour, I guess. I don't know. But I use this one. It's from Makeup Forever. I have no idea what shade this is. Absolutely no clue. It's just one of the 3 bronzer things that they have. So I'm just using this tight, I think it's the Expert Face. Yeah, the Expert Face brush from Real Techniques. And I just lightly pat it in to where I want to add a little bit of depth on my face. Just to give me a little bit of color. This foundation does slightly wash me out just a little bit because I'm in the process of losing my tan. So I'm just gonna go up around my hairline here. Just really blend that into the hairline. Can you hear Callie? Hi, baby. I need to let her in here. So, Callie is like my life. She is my baby, greatest, best cat in the whole entire world, and I don't care what you say. She's better than your cat. So yeah, just kind of give me a little bit of color. I'm gonna go right underneath my chin here. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with just a little bit of a smaller brush. It is an e.l.f. brush, and it's for your eyes, but I like it for my nose. Just to really get in there. Just really go right along the edge. Gonna go right underneath my nose, the tip of my nose, just to kind of give me like that little cute little button nose look. And I just lightly, very, very lightly put a line right across here. I do it very lightly because I don't want anybody to be able to see that line but myself. I know that it's there. Blend that out a little bit more. So yeah, we'll just kind of blend this line out right there. So now we have a cute little nose. Now I'm gonna go in with blush, and I use the Maybelline Fit Me Blush in the shade Rose, and this is the number 30. And I just use this big fluffy brush and lightly dust it onto my cheeks. I'm gonna do just a little tiny bit on my nose, on the temples on my forehead, and a little bit on my chin just to give me some color. And now put a little bit of highlighter on, and this is from, Physicians Formula. This is the Translucent Pearl Powder Palette. I love this highlighter. It has a lot of kickback whenever you swirl your brush in it, but it's beautiful, so it makes up for it. Just put a little bit on my brow bone. Just kind of give me a natural glow. And that's what I really love about this one. It is very natural looking. I don't know if you can even see it in there because it's so like, the top of it's so dusty, but it looks like actual little pearls in there, but it's a whole palette. What are you doing, baby? So now we'll do eyes. And yeah. So for eyes, I'm going to be using the IBY City Limits palette and the Makeup Revolution, I don't know what palette this is, Pro 1970, no. It's the 12 High Payoff Eyeshadow Palette Powders. I don't know, it doesn't tell me exactly which palette this is. So, but it's this one with the blues and the browns. I don't know what that one's named. So we're gonna go in here with a good crease brush. This one is from Wet n Wild, and I'm lightly going to tap into this one right here. This is Playlist in the IBY palette, and just kind of brush it into the crease here and really blend it out. And then I'm gonna go in with the Real Techniques Base Shadow Brush, and I use this one for my crease. And I'm gonna go into Silent Disco on the IBY palette, and this cool brown color right here. And it, I mix them together and then use them one at a time. So at first I'm just gonna tap into Silent Disco and just lightly go in the corner here. just to kind of darken that up real quick and give us our starting point and blend it into the crease. And then I'm going to tap into Silent Disco again and that brown shade just to kind of darken it up, and it almost gives it a purple look, and y'all know my favorite color is purple, so yeah, just do that and blend it on out. We just blend them for days. I'm going to tap in a little bit more into that brown shade, a little more brown with just a tiny little bitty dot of Silent Disco. Okay, you just really want to make sure that is nice and blended out since you are using two colors. It is a little tricky to mix them sometimes, so just keep on working that brush. Just keep on working it. All right. Show it now. I'm gonna go in with a cream shadow brush, but I'm actually gonna use it for my concealer, and I'm gonna do a half cut crease. I'm just gonna swipe some concealer off of here, and I'm just using my regular concealer. So just do a half cut crease there, and I try to stop it like if I'm looking straight right on the edge of the color of my eye there, but I went a little further today, but that's what I try to do. So now I'm just going to go in with, so this one, I don't know where this brush is from, but it says it's a concealer brush. I don't use it for a concealer. I just spray some setting spray on it here, just to kind of brighten or help the glitter compact to it. And I'm going to use this top shade right here. It's a really neutral pink-ish color. And I'm really going to pack it onto my brush and then tap it onto wherever I place that concealer. I just really pack it on there, and really gonna add some to the inner corner here. I really love this shimmer color. So now with that same brush that I used on the crease, I'm just going to blend just a little bit of that color in. That way we remove that line, and then with the brush we used on the crease, I'm going to go in with Playlist right here and kind of blend that line on top of the concealer. So now I'm going to take my scone brush that I got in my Yes Oh Yes box. I'm going to tap into Silent Disco and the brown color. I'm going to do Silent Disco first and just run it along that bottom lash line there. Just really blend that out. And I'm going to tap into the brown and go right on top of it. Okay, I'm going to do my other eye real quick, and I will be right back. Okay. So I've got the other eye done now, and now I'm going to go in and do my eyeliner. For my top line, I do the Merle Norman Pro Pen eyeliner, and it is a felt tip eyeliner. This is the best felt tip eyeliner I've ever used in my whole entire life. It doesn't smudge, it doesn't budge, it doesn't go anywhere. So I just pop it really thin on that top line for my everyday look. If I'm wearing false lashes or I want to do a wing liner, and then obviously I would do it a little bit thicker. But just for my everyday look, since I don't wear lashes, I go super thin because my lashes are super long, and I feel like if I do thicker eyeliner, then it just makes my lashes, my natural lashes, look shorter. So that's why I don't do that. And then I'm just gonna pop the Wet n Wild, no idea what that says, but it's something by Wet n Wild. So that is that, and then I do my lashes, and I just have this little lash curler that I've had since I started doing makeup. I usually hold it for about 10 seconds. And then slowly just squeeze up the lash. And then I just kind of let it sit because it does get like a little crease in it sometimes. So I just let it sit for just a quick second while I do my setting spray. I don't like to do my setting spray after mascara is on, just in case I get it on a little too heavy and then my mascara will run. So we don't want to do that. Just kind of fan it dry. And then do mascara. And I use the Wicked Lash Mascara. This is another Merle Norman product. I actually work at Merle Norman, so I do use several of their products. But this mascara has been the greatest mascara I've ever used in my whole life. And I've used so many different brands to try to figure out which mascara is the best one for these beautiful lashes I have. Okay, so now we have lashes done, and my last step is my lips. And this is by L'Oreal Paris. It is the color Riche Shine lipstick, and it comes in this super cute, like fancy looking package. This is the color Varnished Rosewood, the number 904. Can you see that? 904. And it, like, okay, I don't like matte lipstick. It has never been my thing. I feel like it dries my lips out way too much. And you can see the cracks in my lips or the creases in my lips, and then my lips start to peel, and it's just not cute on me. So I always wear a glossy lipstick, or if I'm doing a matte color, then I put a gloss over top of it. And this lipstick is the most moisturizing lipstick I've ever used in my life. It's amazing, and I have like so many colors in it. But this one is my favorite. It's like the perfect everyday color for me. It's not too bright, not too dark. It's like the perfect color, and it matches this eye look like to a T. So yeah, that is my everyday look. This is the final look. I hope you enjoyed this. If you have any suggestions down below, or if you have any suggestions on how you would change this look, what you would do differently, I would love to know. Just leave me a comment down below and I'll comment back. If you have any suggestions for new videos to do, I will definitely take some suggestions. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe and give this video a big thumbs up. And thank you so much for watching. It means the world to me, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.